Looks like Colwn is up 2-1. I think it's probably just been defense so far, if I had to guess. But Wins actually getting really tied up here in the front part of Castle Crasher. Suddenly it's down to a next shot win situation. Wins nailing a shot. Man, I'm glad we got to see all three of those lasers. But check that out. Only one attacking round successful so far, and that was Wins that we just witnessed. Wabbitface already with 3 defensive rockets and Sturmy with 3 defensive rockets, just to kind of paint the picture of the 3 rounds that we missed. But now this a best of 3 series between 2 very well-known organizations, Colwn, which is basically Sturmy.com's team, and ESC, European Server Clan. ESC actually has multiple teams entered in this qualifier. We're about to cast another match with ESC Green, so I think they must have different designations. I think this is their main team, though, because I do recognize both Zex and Wabbitface from previous teams and previous matches. So Ziom already in a bit of trouble. Great hit there, 52 meters. It looked like he was just trying to get rid of that rocket, but snagged a player instead. But Wins was waiting for him on the laser pad and was able to take him out.
All right, here we go now as Sturmy's going to be attacking for Colwn. And keep in mind, folks, these are the IPL5 champions. So they have been pretty quiet in the scene recently. I haven't seen much of them. Been hearing a lot of noise from like the Dignitas players, Curse making some noise. But Sturmy Company have been pretty docile as of late.
While we were gone, they did get to the semis, though.
That is true.
They just didn't qualify. Pyrogen actually got
Well,
past
I guess
them.
that's what I was mainly referring to. That they've been pretty quiet. They haven't been like the same team that we're so used to seeing. And a 2-centimeter miss there by Sturmy as the goal is about to become live. I would have probably waited to take that shot. But then again, though, that was some lucky movement there by Wabbitface as now Sturmy needs to ask himself, where is the defender?
Nope.
There he is.
He
Never mind. Right in front of him.
To ask anything, he just has to pull the trigger because Sturmy is just deadly accurate. They haven't lost a step, you can tell. I'm really, really curious how those games with Pyrogen and Colwn went. I can actually go to youtube.com/IPL Shootmania and see all those VODs from the week that we were in Paris, the last time these EU clans played against each other. But Wabbitface attacking in now, already taking out a couple of rockets. Doesn't really do a whole lot for him at this point. He is going to need to eliminate some defenders somewhere. Getting pegged in the back by Wins. Wins doing great stuff already on that laser pad. That's a second shot. I don't even know how he had the angle for that. I think he actually hopped down and must have launched a rocket. But there we go. Wins with all 3 of those defensive shots. Puts him at 7 now for this game.
Yep, and now we're going to have AKM here for Colwn. You know, just some things to keep in mind, folks, about the IPL5 champions is that they have not made any roster changes.
Nope.
They have stayed true. You know, if you are victorious, why make a change? And I don't blame them by any means. AKM, though, it's going to be down to 1 armor as he knows one defender might be hanging out by the laser pad. Never mind, goes for the peak. Can't find him, but he's going to be there now. Ooh. But he is going to get the 21.1 meter shot. So good stuff by AKM.
That was so
barely
open.
missing that one as it was through the legs there of who was that actually?
I think it was
no, that wasn't Zex. Zex just got eliminated. It was Ziom. And now Ziom by this wall here. AKM is just playing around with him. Lots of pressure being applied here by Wabbitface, and the final shot by Ziom to take him out. Now it's going to be Zex attacking for ESC.
Yep, Zex attacking now. That was not the best attack round there from Colwn after watching Wins and Sturmy both just go crazy. AKM was not able to make it happen, but Zex and company still have not landed a single attacking round, so they're still looking to get themselves back in this game. It looks like Wins again on the laser pad, just being ruthless. 2 laser hits already, and Wins hits the 3rd one again. He is just doing a huge amount of work here on defense for Colwn, and now he's back on offense. He just got that attacking round when we started to tune in, so I'm sure he can go for it again. Oh, double tap there from Zex.
That is unfortunate, man, but here we go. I'm really curious to see what adjustments they made to wall jumps. Like, I wonder if you don't lose momentum anymore?
It's just different. From what I've read, there's, very similar mechanics, but you don't keep the momentum like you do. It's not variable anymore, so it's just the same power every time. So we'll see. We'll be able to play with it.
So you keep the same jump now. Basically.
I think it's whether you hit at the top of the jump or the bottom of the jump, it launches you the same amount. Whereas before it was if you hit spacebar really fast and jump, you launch really far up. But now it's no different whether you hit it at the top of your jump or the bottom of it. But we still have to play around with it so we can get a better understanding. Neither of us had a chance to play this weekend when the patch actually dropped, so we're going to be doing Shootmania at work.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to go home and stream it tonight then.
Yeah, might as well. No reason not to. Figure it out.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh, we'll do some time trial.
I'm out. Man, listen, you can do your time trial thing. I got to work on my shot.
What are you going to play Elite?
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm going to play Elite. You can do your time trial thing.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm already good at Elite, so I don't have to do that.
And
attacking now.
you set yourself up for that.
I set myself up to exit strategically.
Yeah, definitely.
So Zeom actually down to just 2 armor. He ate all that time just standing there. No attempt to move the defenders. He has already eliminated 1, but he's down to just 2 armor. The goal has only 6 seconds left. He's going to try to hop on it, but he is surrounded, and he does get popped up and destroyed by Sturmy. Now, with Sturmy attacking, he has a chance to shut the door on this first game. It is a best-of-3 series. Again, this is the round of 32 now. We are chugging right along. Some of these series are ending really quick, and I think that's in part to they basically decreased the delay between rounds. We noticed that last week when we were casting the NA qualifier. When a round ends, the next one starts in like 2 seconds. It used to be 5 or 6 or 7 seconds, and that really adds up when you're doing a ton of rounds. So Sturmy, great shot there on Wabbit face, more like no face, as Sturmy just shot it off, but Zex hopping around. Sturmy could not get his laser to recharge fast enough. Zeom suddenly up in his face as well. Sturmy misses that shot. I think this is going to be rough for him now after missing those 2 open shots and now having to be backed up again.
Yep, and Sturmy hanging out in the back of the ramp here. Nice stuff,
man.
A good shot, taking out Zex, 1v1 now, 1 armor remaining. Sturmy versus Zeom. Is this the situation Zeom wants to be in? Throwing down a rocket, barely missing, and he takes another shot and hits it. Good stuff, though, by Zeom and ESC, keeping the drive alive here as much as they can. Now it's going to be Wabbitface attacking for ESC, as if he does not win this round, they will go down in game 1 here in this best-of-3 series. Wabbitface already getting a shot, though, and that was going to be on AKM, so Wins and Sturmy going to be the last ones left alive here. You can see that Sturmy was hanging out in the back and ended up paying for it. Wabbitface might be able to climb his team right back into this one.
Yeah, Wabbitface with a successful attack round here would put them up to 1, but unfortunately for them, Colwn still has another attacking round on top of that. So Wabbitface wins a round. AKM has a chance to end it all here. That was a great effort from Wabbitface, but I fear that might be too little too late. We'll see how these next couple of rounds unfold. AKM could force a game 2 right now.
Yep, and you know what, though? The one thing you always have to bear in mind for AKM and all these players on Colwn is that they are all capable of winning attack rounds, and that's dangerous. Good shot by AKM, still with 3 armor remaining, knowing that a defender might have been up top. Tries to go for him, and he goes from a second time and connects with the shot. Now it's going to be 1v1, 3 armor remaining, and the defender actually is going to be hanging back probably very far.
AKM's too big to fail. I'm going to zoom out and see where he's at. Okay, there he is.
Right in front of him. And AKM's just going to line up this shot, and that was cookies. Good shot by AKM. DNJ. All right, and Zeom gets Zeom. We said Zenium.
We said Zeom.
We said Zeom or Zenium?
I never said Zenium.
Okay, so
I said Zeom.
I said Zeom?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Zeom is the one who gets hit for that last one. So now we are going to be going to a game number 2 in this best-of-3 series.